Shout out to my affiliates that are following me a couple weeks behind in what I do. This is a progression of what we did today. I'll go over it quickly so that it's all in one video instead of a bunch of videos. Combining with stuff that we did last week, that's why we're doing stuff this week. We do stuff in 2 week segments, sometimes 3, sometimes 1, but generally 2. Super simple warm-up drill that we had. We had beginners through brown belts in class today, and we did Torreandos, basic Torreando drills. Everybody should know this, right? We did these for about 2 minutes or so, and we did Torreando warm-ups. And then back up a little bit from the cord. Then after that, we did Torreandos, and then he turned and turtled. So he went this way, and then I slid into him, and I caught my seatbelt. I had one knee in, 1 foot up, and we just did that as a speed drill on either side. Again, I literally just went Torreando, I held on to him, sucked myself in and got the seatbelt. Alligator biting his hips with my knees. So we did that. And then, after that, we did another sequence where he went that way, turtled, and then I completely took his back. I pulled him all the way over, bottom hook, and then top hook. We did that one for another few minutes each and rotated. And then we combined our chair sit, guard back retention drills that we did from last week. I ended up going this way, he turtled, I took his back all the way. I get my second hook in, but then I let him kill my bottom. Keeping my top hook, I drove into him, and then I chair sit over to here, and I took his back. Again, I did the full back sequence. Torreando, he turtled, I took his back all the way to this point. He kills the bottom hook. I keep the top one, drove into him, pressuring forward, and I chair sit to the back. Then we did a static drill where I was on his back here, and I'm able to frame, having my leg across his body, and I go for the arm lock. Deepening the hook, that's the hand over here, I pull it towards his head, come back towards the center, and I have my crook of my elbow controlling my opponent's thumb, and I have my arm lock. And then last but not least, we did knee on belly. Torreando drills, we did knee on belly, but then he pushed my leg off, and I dropped to this position. Controlling his tricep, I got behind his tricep and did the back exposure drill we did last week, pushing into him, grabbing the top arm, getting to the back attack position, and then here we are with the body triangle, but then I turned it into a arm lock, just like we did a few seconds ago, back into the same arm bar. Okay? I come here, I get to knee on belly, he drives me off, and I collect his hip, pulling the bottom side tricep so that I can get him flat to his back, and then I get my chest behind his tricep and his back, and I push into him, causing shoulder pressure, pushing him forward. I jump into that back take, and then I'm onto this side with the body triangle. If I don't have the ability to body triangle, I'll just have my foot on the hip. But what I'll do is I'll bring my arm around his head, framing and flaring my bottom arm so he doesn't turn into me. And then I throw my leg over and then turn my leg to push him back down and seek the arm lock once again. So it was all connected to last week and this week.